Hello everybody and welcome back to Luma Island, where I just went off and had a little look at all of the sort of achievements and things that you can get in the game. So, what have we got left to do? Finish all the professions. So each profession is an achievement in itself. And then getting all of the professions is an achievement. Those are definitely achievable things for me. Then there's an achievement for upgrading all of your tools to the maximum. I might try and do that with maybe one tool at least. We'll see how we go with that. There's an achievement for one mega structure, and there's also an achievement for doing them all. That probably wouldn't be an on-camera thing, just because of the pure cost of what it costs to make them. So I might do one on camera. I might not even do that. So that's where we're at with it. So today we have to finish blacksmithing. And we're still waiting on a whole bunch of mangoes. So it's only an hour until we're allowed to sleep. I'm not waiting on a bunch of mangoes. Actually, I'm waiting on one mango. One mango. And then I can progress farming and stuff once I have my one mango. That one isn't far off, but I think I'm probably going to be better off heading over to my castle and waiting for 5:30 and sleeping the night, and then a whole bunch of them will hopefully be done by the morning. Oi, you guys, get off my strawberries. I want the farming and the brewing to sort of really catch up now, and then I'm going to be finishing off blacksmithing, and then we're going to start buying Luma eggs a couple at a time. Oh, we're just in time. If I wait till 5:30, we'll be allowed to sleep. That's a super early night, isn't it? Yeah. Super, super early night. Okay. Good night, world. So let's see whether, now it is morning, whether all the mangoes are ready. I need a few more for brewing as well, but I'm not as worried about the brewing. The brewing will happen when it happens, but I need to know what the next thing I need to grow is. I don't get told that until I've grown the thing before, so you can't really get too much of a jump start. Although, like I say, someone told me that I need a lot of strawberries. How are they none ready? The rabbits didn't weed the trees. Maybe sleeping the night doesn't really affect their growth patterns as much. I don't know. But yeah, I was hoping at least one of them would be ripe. I've got 9. I've got 9 mangoes. It's so frustrating. They get weeds on them a lot, don't they? Wow. Okay. The other thing I need to make sure is I've got enough chocolate. Oh yeah, I haven't made the chocolate. I've got the cocoa beans for it though, so that'll take 2 seconds. Okay, gonna harvest my wheat. I don't know what lies ahead, but possibly oil and flour might be needed for whatever does lie ahead, so... Those beetle bug things, they are so good for fishing. No, they've got weeds on them again. Wow, this is insane. No wonder, like, they're never ripe. Come on, one ripe mango. That's all weedy again. I could grow a mango in real life faster than this. So anyway, let's quickly head over to the mines. I'm just going to remind myself what I need for blacksmithing. Probably a lot more Luma energy than I have. Hey, I called it the right thing. Woo, go me. Actually, no, we have 100. Okay, that's fine. That's enough. 120 will be enough for the 3 professions that we've got left. Well, actually, maybe more than 120 because we'll need 20 for this, probably 30 for that, and then 40. But I can always get some more from my mushroom friend if I need to. So, yeah, chocolate and 1 more mango. Let's make the chocolate. And let's have a quick look at blacksmithing and see what we actually need. 2 platinum. I do not need to mine more platinum. I can make 3 more vulcanite. So I shall. So then we need about another just under 20. And then it's all farming and brewing from there on out. And like I say, I'm thinking that the farming and the brewing is probably where it's going to be at with making money. That and maybe blacksmithing. Like, just the simplest things. Archaeology, you've got to do a temple every time you want to make something. That's a pain. Fishing! Not so bad. And it's something you can do with tokens, I suppose. I'm just thinking of how I would make money to get my tools upgraded and to put in mega structures. But again, I'm just not sure that that's something I want to do. It seems like busy work to me. Not that this whole game hasn't been, but it seems like it particularly is. Okay, let's just pop in a couple of torches so we can find things in the dark. Wow, really? I only just got in here. Really? So mean. Okay, so 56, 57, 58, 59. Yeah, I need about 25. I'm getting doubles a lot, which is quite nice. Just like, I don't want to... I'm sure that I've got enough volcanic ore that's like already in a place that I've unlocked. So I don't really want to be trying to forge new paths right now. And I will need the charcoal to smelt it as well, so... I just want to check that I have that. 142 right now. Okay. And 5 of that. Yeah, let's run down to the end and then... I'm certain there's quite a lot of vulcanite around here that I just haven't bothered to get on the way past. Because I was busy. Busy getting gems, busy finding the exits. So it's all been exposed, it just needs to be mined. And then I think I'll probably need a good 600-700 charcoal. But But again, there's no reason why I need to be in here for too long. We could do a little bit and then head back and see how the mangoes are doing and then try and plant the next thing we need. So honestly, even if I just get 10 here, it's fine. Oh, there's quite a bit around here though, that's good. Quite a bit of charcoal, so we'll just grab a little bit of this. But like I say, I don't want to be in here too long. I might just mine this area and then dip out and then come back in again in a bit when I'm waiting for the next thing to grow. But I'm just wanting to know now what my final bits I need to get are for the farming and brewing. Cooking and brewing. I call it farming, but it is actually cooking. Alright. I reckon we're about halfway to what we need there. So I'm happy just to pop back out, check on my farm, see if the mangoes are ready. They weren't far off, you see, so I didn't want to be like too long, but I needed something to do while I was waiting. So I figure like a little 5-minute mine trip. Would be perfect. Okay, before I even worry about processing those, I'm going to check the mangoes. The mangoes are what's holding me back so much more than anything else right now. So come to me, mango smoothie. Oh, not even the mango smoothie, sorry. Whatever the other mango thing is that we're making for the cooking. There we are. We'll get loads of them now. So I'm 14. So we just need another 6 to grow, and then we can do the brewing. But I know, like I say, the brewing always seems fine. It's just like what I need for the cooking stresses me out, because I'm like, but I don't even know what I need to grow next. Whereas with the brewing, I'm like, oh, I'll have what I need because it's already planted and grown. Which is why it's very quickly caught up to the farming side of things. Cooking side of things. Right. Chocolate mango mousse. Sounds really nice. Sounds super yummy. The other thing with cooking is that it's not as slow as the brewing. So I just let brewing, like, you know, do its own thing in the background while I'm, you know, focusing on cooking more. Right, so the next thing I need is a wedding cake. I need some more sugar. I've got loads of sugar cane. I can make that straight away. I was expecting to have to do something really, really fancy there, but no. Where's the sugar one? Oh. Maybe the mangoes are the last difficult thing that we have to do. You never know. Alright, so while that's going on, I've got some more volcanic ore to make into volcanic bars. And I need to make a couple more pieces of platinum. And that will allow us to finish off our blacksmithing and make the sword of the Druids. The sword of the lost Druids. Maybe we'll find out more about the Druids. That'd be pretty cool. I think I need one more sugar. Yeah, one more sugar. I knew sugar would come in handy eventually, so I was really worried about, like, oh, what's the next thing I'm gonna have to make, or the next thing I'm gonna have to grow. But no, it was all cool. There might be something new for the final one, but at least now, once this cake is made, I'll know what my final thing is that I need to make. I think it was also a cake. It was a super duper cake, wasn't it? So I need 100... Is it 100 mangoes? Alright. So, those mangoes do not grow fast enough for me to get 100 of them that quickly. We need to grow more mangoes. What I might do is take up my orange and apple trees and put in an entire mango grove instead. Or maybe take up every other tree and put in mangoes instead. And buy a lot of strawberry seeds. Okay. I have a little job for myself to do now. And then once I can find out... See, I would love to get the mangoes together to find out what I need for the final one here. Because what if I take up all my apple trees and it decides it wants 100 apples? So we're going to go to bed. And in the morning, I'm going to see if those mangoes are done. Because like I say, they are growing faster now, but they're so slow growing. 100 of them is going to take a long time with just 8 trees. So I either make myself another section for mango trees. But yeah, if I could get the information on what I need for brewing as well, that would be great. So one of the mangoes is ready now. That brings us up to 5. Do we have room for another? Yeah, we do. We've got room for more. So, and do I have moonstone bar? Yeah, I've got loads of moonstone bars. How about mountain planks? Yeah, because I've put so many mountain planks and things into the house. By pulling it down, I've now given myself enough to make loads and loads and loads of sprinklers. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make ourselves a whole massive mango grove. And I think the mangoes might actually be harder than the strawberries. The strawberries I can just put wherever. I've already got a couple of 100 of them. I'm going to see how many spare plots I've got as well. So I'm just going to have a whole like massive mango grove basically going here. And the thing is, if I do that, if I've got a massive mango grove, because the recipe is for cooking 100 mangoes, 500 strawberries. So if I turned my entire thing into a raspberry, mango, sugarcane, cocoa farm, if I turned it into that, then we could just make hundreds of royal cakes and be very, very rich. And that might allow me to do some of the things that I want to do to complete this. So that's something we could definitely do. Because I promise you it'll be at least 1 million to upgrade a tool to full. If it's 250,000 to go to the second to last stage, I can see it being 1 million for full. So I'll probably pull up a lot of the stuff I don't need. Plant a lot of new stuff. I'll buy a lot of strawberry seeds. Sadly, I never managed to get that many strawberry ever seeds, but I don't care. We'll just do it with normal seeds. I'll plant them. That's fine. Okay, so this is going to be for my mango trees. So what we're going to want is 2 more sprinklers. And we're going to want... So 8, 16, 32 mango trees. Sprinkler, 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 sprinkler. Honestly, this stage of the game might actually be where you want the larger sprinkler. Because you might want to just do massive amounts of one thing at this point. So I'll get those going. Oh. No, I put that in the wrong place. Needs to be there, doesn't it? Where I'm stood, of course. Grr. I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I stand where I need to build. It's so annoying. Okay. Right, let's head back and get myself... Oh, look, there's some mangoes ready now. So while I was doing all of that, they got themselves ready. Unfortunately, that's only 7 of them. So let's go get 32 mango seeds. And start growing strawberries quite aggressively as well. So I'll harvest these guys. That puts us on to 213, which is nearly halfway. And then we've got 3 empty beds of 21 each. Well, you know what? I should just buy the blooming amount of strawberries I need, which is 250 seeds. But that should be 40, 80, 120 at once. Plus what we've got over here. So yeah, 32 mango seeds and 250 strawberry seeds, I think. And we should be able to do that in 2 rounds of strawberries, I would say. Sadly, I can only buy 100 a day. So that's what we'll do. And we'll put those in and then we'll get another 100 going. I'll only be able to plant about... Well, I was saying I could plant about 120 at a time, couldn't I? Something like that. It might take 3 harvests. This is why I'm not worried about the blacksmithing or like getting the Lumas hatched out. Those are all jobs I can do while I'm waiting for these harvests to happen. So 100 strawberry seeds. Let us plant them. And then 3 harvests of 32 mangoes. Well, actually, I think we'll have 40 mangoes, won't we? Because we've got 8 growing anyway. So we'll just need a couple of harvests of those. The first lot of mangoes we get will be going to brewing because I need to know what it is I'm dealing with brewing. Do I need another 500 strawberries for brewing? For example. I mean, luckily we've got like all the sprinklers set up already and we've got loads of room. I may well, anywhere I can put a strawberry seed, I'll put a strawberry seed. I'm not going to just like be like, oh, well, it's not a full bed. So, you know, I've got spaces where strawberries can go. Can't believe I did that. It's so annoying. Where's my gravel gone? I usually have gravel for repairs. I don't really need a cake on my hotbar. Yeah. Just prepping that bed. Get another 21 strawberries in there. And then, like I say, I'll just... Every tiny little spare space I have, we'll stick a strawberry in it. And then probably the whole farm, like I say, if I'm going to be, like, trying to get money from this, then we'll redo the whole farm to basically cater to the most expensive stuff. So it'll be strawberries plus... Alright, so we've got all this here. I'll plant them and then I'll come back and sort them out, because I need to sort out the mangoes before I do anything else, really. So we've got 22 to go to plant 100 of them. Any more space anywhere? A little space in the blueberry patch as well, so we'll put some in there too. There is no point in me not planting as many as I can. And I'll get another 100 tomorrow and we'll start on those too. So there we are. So far with the strawberries we've got like 213. We need another 277. Somehow these mangoes are not even ripe now after I planted all those strawberries. Incredible. So, let's make mango tree fields. For the world's most slow-growing thing ever. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... Just found it all out in gravel. But definitely a fully automated farm. I would probably get way more chickens and way more goats and things like that, and then just let it do its thing. And then I'd probably go and just mine while it grew. Like, pretty much like I'm doing at the moment, honestly. Now, did I remember to pick up the mango seeds, or did I just go and not pick them up? I was supposed to get mango seeds while I was gone, but I didn't do it. No, I didn't. So let's go back to the shop. I had this feeling. I was like, I got all those strawberries. Did I get the mangoes? Oh. Luckily, it's not too far away. And then something that might be quite handy, considering the amount of jungle fertilizer I'm going to need for this, would be to then go to the jungle. I'm going to need beehives for all of this as well. Oh man, I can upgrade these if I want to, and I don't know. No, I've got to finish the profession first. So tempting. But we'll have time for that afterwards. So 32 mango seeds. We might want more later. Because I mean, these last recipes, the amount of money you get from them, they are a pain to make. I'm not going to lie, they are a pain to make. That's a lot of metal for each one. It's a lot of fish for each one. But honestly, what I would do if I wanted to make a lot of money, so I could, you know, make all the last things, all the big mega structures and projects and things like that, what I would probably do is have a farm that was entirely mango trees and maybe one section of cocoa, so that we can make the so we can. Does it need chocolate? I think it needs chocolate. Yeah. So I'd have like one section of cocoa trees or whatever balances out really, because you need, that would be 25 cocoa, and cocoa grows quicker than mangoes as well, so I'd probably just have 1 or 2 sections of cocoa trees with a load of mango trees around it. Then the whole other side of the farm would be entirely strawberries with a small section of sugarcane. And then that would be it. I wonder if Gemnod is going to be like a good guy or a bad guy. I feel like that sprinkler's in the wrong place. It is. I don't know how I quite managed to mess those up so badly, actually, but I did. I think it might be something to do with the slope of the ground, making it look a bit different to what I thought it would be. So, there we are. Better. Okay, and I'll plant them before I start on the second field, just because they take so blooming long to grow. And we'll get some volcanic fertilizer in there. About 20. About 20 odd in here. And then we'll just need to make some more in the furnace. They're actually quite easy to make. And then hopefully, whatever we need for the brewing final thing, I haven't scuppered it by using up all of the space for strawberries. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, I think I'm going to need a beehive at either side here anyway. So, and I might need one in the middle as well. So why don't we we'll just go with 3. I definitely have 3 queen bees sat there, and I can buy another one if I need to actually as well. Okay, and then I want to go and get some queen bees. And I have to hope that I've got enough stuff to make the beehives. Not far off on those volcanic bars actually, were we? Again, not that there's any time pressure on that at all. All the time pressure is on the farming, which is why that's what I'm spending the most time on. Getting these guys to do their thing properly. Mountain flowers. Great. We need to take a trip to the mountain then, clearly. Everything else is okay, though. Just gonna need a whole load of mountain flowers. Okay, so before I head off, I'll just plant these final trees. And then we're back to the mountain to get mountain flowers. And then hopefully my gigantic, massive mango farm will be go. It could never just be simple, could it? I could never just, like, grow those trees and they'd be fine. Of course not. Alright, let's see how the other mangoes are doing. Being their usual super slow selves. Of course. So hopefully by the time I come back with the mountain flowers, we might have a couple more and I'll be able to work out what my final brewing quest is going to be. And like I say, I've got a setup now that if I do a little bit of tweaking to it and pull up a few of the things I don't need, put down more of the things I do need, could be really, really good for making a lot of money. There we are. Mango farm, go. Right, gonna sleep till... No, or do I even sleep till the morning? I don't know. Yeah, I do. And you know why I do? Because possibly the mangoes... Can I go in that door? That is apparently not a functional door. So then that definitely would be the back of the house then. Be easier to look for mountain flowers in daytime, wouldn't it? So, yeah, let's go straight to the mountain then, I guess. And get mountain flowers. And that'll give everything a chance to grow and ripen. Okay. I have a strong suspicion the mountain flowers are going to be more like a down the bottom thing. Maybe not. Oh, I bet you I know who's going to have loads of those. Let's go find my snowman friends. I bet they'll have loads of mountain flowers on them. They always drop loads of mountain berries. Snowman! Where are you? Here's one. Let's see if you drop mountain flowers. I need you for beehives. Mountain flowers, yes. So we just need to find all the snowmen. And if I see any flowers, like, on the way, then great, but... probably a lot easier just to... No, those aren't even mountain flowers. How? It's easier to kill all the snowmen. How many did I need? I needed 10 per, so I needed 20, and I think I had, like, a few. So I think I need less than, somewhere between 20 and 30 mountain flowers. So we're already on 10, that's great. Just keep going and see if we find any growing in the lower sections. I don't even really know what the mountain flowers look like, to be honest. We're on 11. But I do know what the snowmen look like, and they come up all the time. So that would definitely be one way to get around it. I'm seeing loads of cotton. I'm seeing these, which I would think were mountain flowers, but maybe... Oh, there we are. That one up the top was a mountain flower, but for some reason I wasn't picking it up. That's 14. So much easier to walk around down here anyway. Just gonna buy as many sugar canes as I can. Sugar is useful. So everseeds for sugar, yes. kind of funny that you've almost finished the game by the time you actually know what you need for things. It's like, this is what I actually need my farm to be to make money. Here we go. We're on 15. There's usually a load of snowmen down the other side as well. I can't believe I'm still back in the mountain though. It's crazy. That's 17. So 20 would be 2 of my beehives done. And then we just need a little bit more to finish off the third one. And then I might run back through town because it's easier to run through town than it is to... There's a whole load... the bear is chasing me, but there was a whole load of them down by the temple there. I'm on 25. I'd like to try and see if I can get like nearly 30 at least before I leave, because I don't want to get back and be one short or anything. Should be achievable. There's enough of these blooming snowmen around. 26. Oh, mountain flowers, where are you all? $27. I think 27 will be okay. I'm sure I had at least 3 in there. So yeah, like I said, I'll run back through town because it's easier than trying to run back up the slope. And avoid all the blooming snowballs and things up there. What a pain they are. And return to the town. I have 5,000 tool tokens. But yeah, I'd like to at least get one of the tools, like see if I can get it up to master level. I do want to start hatching out Lumas this episode if I can. But I need to make the mango smoothie first, because if I don't make the mango smoothie, then I don't know what we need for the final brewing task. So that's the most important thing right now this second. I'm running towards the cask as if I have the mangoes, which I do not. I probably have, like, yeah, just slightly shy of what I need. But yeah, once I've got the beehives up and running, then the mangoes will be... Oh, all my strawberries are ready. Yes. We'll harvest all of those, and that'll be 300 and something, and then we'll go again. Of course, all these trees are now covered in weeds and bugs. And then we'll just need to keep making jungle fertilizer to put into those sprinklers. Doesn't look like they've got any bugs on them. They just seem to have a lot. They have a lot of weed problems, I think. Might even be worth putting rabbits like right next to each bit of your... each section of your farm. Okay, so it looks like there's like... in all the time I'd gone out there, there's one more tree. That has ripened. The rest seem to have a bug infestation. 10 mangoes. Run to the cask. And then we're going to start harvesting all these strawberries, and I'll see if I can get another batch of strawberry seeds as well. Why do I always go to the cask when I want the stove and the stove when I want the cask? Goodness knows. Well, that's going to take its entire life. But I can go and start harvesting strawberries while it's brewing. In fact, let's go into town and see if the shop has respawned the strawberry seeds. It'll end up that the mangoes will be what holds me back. You watch. Ooh. 168 is a lot though. Shh. That's everything, isn't it? And I need to plant in my sugarcane ever seeds as well. I'd like to fill out my sunflower spot, but I might not actually need the sunflowers. I might just pull them up and put sugarcane in their place or something. Right, strawberry harvesting time. I guess we're harvesting everything next to it as well. Doesn't hurt. But yeah, I'm dying to know what this brewing is going to be in the end. I need to know. Nice, we've got a strawberry everseed there. I don't know why one of them didn't grow. It's got bugs on it or something. So we've got a few everseeds as well, so the more I farm one type of thing, the more everseeds I'm going to get for it, which is amazing. And then we've got the ones over here, and I will replace them with everseeds as well. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, of course. I get some double ups as well, so we've got more than 100. So honestly, the hoe might be the first best thing to actually upgrade. You know that. Mango smoothie still on its way. Right, let's go and see how the mango trees are all doing, if they need any help, if they need any weeding, anything like that going on. They actually seem pretty darned healthy. Wonderful. Right, well, I'll get some of the fertilizer I bought. It actually barely made a dent on my money, did it? It's like, compared to the prices of the things that you're selling. Where's all the fertilizer gone? Oh, I must keep scrolling past it. Come on, where are you? Okay. I think I need new eyes. I could have sworn I bought jungle fertilizer. Did I accidentally buy the wrong one or something? I could have sworn I bought 50 of them. Okay, well, they're okay at the moment. They're fine. They're just growing. They're just doing their thing. The strawberries are all doing their thing too. Oh, it went on my hotbar. Oh, how annoying. Yeah, so let's put some extra in. Just so they can feel nice and looked after. Perfect. Aha, the mango smoothie is done, and the final recipe, the royal tonic, is unlocked, so we can now find out what ingredients the royal... Because they always tell you what you're making, but they never tell you what the ingredients are. So now we know what we need for a royal tonic. Which is a load of grapes. Oh, I can just make it. Oh, that's second to last. Okay. So we still need to... I've still got a load of strawberries to plant, haven't I? Yeah. So we're on 346. I got more strawberries than I expected to get. And of course the mangoes are going to be the hard thing. It wasn't even much of a thing to tell me I needed all those strawberries, because the strawberries are so easy to grow compared to the mangoes. Mangoes are going to take the rest of my life. But yeah, it's nice that the second to last tonic is one that I could make easily, so I didn't need to really wait for anything for that. Just had the stuff on me, the grapes and things. But I definitely feel that, like, going forward, this would be the way to make money. And then I would just need to find a way to, like, fill my time in between. Those existing strawberry plants can just grow amongst the others. But yeah, definitely the jewelry crafting one. Getting 20 of each, that's a hard task. Getting the stuff for the blacksmithing sword, the druid sword, that isn't as bad, I don't think. The fishing really didn't take that long. And if I've got a whole load of bugs from the farm anyway, I could just spend a bit of time fishing while I'm waiting for things to grow. So that's another way I could quickly make money. Like I say, I feel like archaeology, not worth it. It's not worth doing that third temple every single time I want to make a high value item. No. I've done that once, and once it will remain. But like I say, it's nice with the strawberries that once you get an everseed, you won't have to keep buying seeds for them all the time. So if you've got a lot of strawberries planted, then you're eventually going to get a lot of everseeds. And then what I would probably do is try and have like 500 of them planted at a time. Or even if it's just 250 and we do 2 rounds per time and then just expand the mangoes to catch up. I think you'd need a lot of mangoes for that. Okay, I do also have, while I'm here, I'm going to stop planting things into the sugarcane store because I've got a load of sugarcane to put in as ever seeds. And again, I'm just sort of trying to plan in advance a little bit what I might need in future. I honestly don't feel like sleeping through the night is really helping me that much with anything. So I had ever seeds for sugarcane. I had 10 of them. I don't even know if I need 10 of them actually to fill this bed in. I needed 8, so that's okay. I've got a few ever seeds of things that I don't need. I've got more than I need of them. Alright, mango trees, how you doing? Look at this. Look at this orchard. Look at it. And I'm probably going to like start removing trees that I don't need. So I'll probably have like 1 row of cocoa and then 2 rows of mango, or 1 square of cocoa and the rest be mango. I don't know if does cocoa doesn't need bees, does it? I'll probably do 1 square here of cocoa. Put 1 more beehive. Oh no, there's a beehive there already. I put 1 more beehive here. Have cocoa trees in here. And then maybe 1 more beehive here and here. Don't know, because mangoes just take an absolute age to ripen. These ones look good though. Let's start getting those. Six down, 94 to go. Alright, recipe unlocked, but this is the big one. Grand Star Nectar. Let's go and see what we need. In fact, I don't probably even need to go and see what we need for that. So we need loads of honey, which we've got loads of. 500 watermelons. And 20 of the colour and a bottle. Okay, let's go and make the 20 of a colour and a bottle. How much does it sell for? Does it sell for 100,000? Because if it does, then that's actually not as bad as making the mangoes, is it? Yeah, it sells for 100k. What does the cake sell for? 100k. I would probably turn the whole farm into a watermelon farm. But what I probably would do is rotate between watermelons and strawberries and then just wait for the mangoes to be ready. That's really much, much easier. The only thing that's a bit of a pain there is going to be the jungle colour. So I'd have to go and like harvest jungle berries for that, which is a bit of a pain. So that's not something I could just grow and let it do its thing. I would have to go to the jungle and start like finding berries. So that, you know, there are active things that I would need to do. I also need to make a bottle. Oh, I should have made that first. Oh well, we can make that later. That's not a problem. Okay, so now we're starting on all of that. And that's really not so bad. I'd like to go and buy before the day. Well, actually, we're only at the start of the day, aren't we? I'd like to go and buy all the watermelon seeds I'm going to need. Because as soon as we finish with strawberries, we'll go on to watermelons. And in the meantime, the mangoes can just grow and we'll slowly harvest them. Slowly being the operative word. Let's go see how the strawberries are doing. Strawberries grow really fast. Not that fast though, apparently. Apparently I only just put them down, so... Okay. That's alright, we're fine. Let's see how the Lumas are doing for their food, because I haven't seen anything... Yeah, I was going to say I haven't seen much action from them in a while. So as usual, everything has to be made on the same workbench. So let's make one glass bottle. And then I'll make a whole load of Luma food for them. And the jungle berries are also used for the Luma food. So it's like there's so many things that need jungle berries and things like that. So I think you would still have to be quite... I don't think it would all be passive. And you would want it all to be passive because what would you do while you were waiting for it all to grow? I mean, that's certainly starting to become our problem here. Okay, so I'm going to go and get myself a little bit more. Actually, where am I with blacksmithing? I'll just go and get the 2 vulcanite ore that I apparently didn't get last time. You know, I was like, oh, don't worry, we need a little bit more, so that's fine. Let's just not worry too much, and we'll get that in a minute. Well, unbelievably, I just needed 2. I could have just hit 1 more rock and it would have been fine. Right, let's just go out this way and just see if I can just find... Like, I got 1 rock to find. Surely there's got to be one somewhere around here, somewhere around here nearby, right? Wow. That's the furthest I've ever gone without finding some. There we are. Well, that was unbelievably annoying, but never mind. 1 piece of charcoal per vulcanite ore is usually enough. So let's run out into the night and we can finish off profession number 5. Wow. Can't believe how little I needed for that. So desperate to get back from my farming stuff though, and that's understandable. I'm hoping I manage 50 strawberries out of this. Sorry, the full 500 strawberries out of this, because we are up to what, 350 now? So I just need 150 out of the 100 that I've planted. So it might be a bit of a tall order, I'm not sure. It depends on how much I get doubled up. So now, any vulcanite and things like that I get from now on can go towards tool upgrades. I need 20 Luma essence as well. So let's go and pet them. I'm just going to say hello and pet them and give them food and stuff. And actually look after them because I've not been doing that very well. And I'm still going to need more from them, aren't I? Oh no. That really annoys me when I accidentally have my net out. I love that my dog is living with them. My dog is like, hey, I will be the 16th Luma. I know there's only meant to be 15 of you, but I will be the 16th one. Okay, let's start actually getting these energies from them. This is why I did not want to start handing them in yet. Right, so that should be enough once the vulcanite ore is done. The vulcanite bar, which they are done. Lovely. Right, I think that is everything I need to finish off blacksmithing. Perfect. Then I'll go and check on the mangoes, because they might need a bit of weeding and stuff like that, and then we'll go and hand that in. And then we're just carrying on trying to brew things, get strawberries and watermelons for brewing. I might go and get some more Super Luma food, possibly, just to wrap things up. And then we'll, I'm thinking like maybe one more episode. I'm thinking like, I'm not going to go for the, I think profession achievements only. I think I've made an executive decision there. If I do anything else, it'll be off camera. Why is that chicken just running around the bugs? Is that how long it takes him to do the bug catching? If that's how long it takes him, no wonder it's taking a million years. But yeah, other than that, the strawberries are looking pretty great. Did the chicken manage to eat the bugs? Oh, it did. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's go and see what the mango trees are looking like. And if they've actually started to do what they're supposed to be doing. But it's good that I can grow watermelons if I don't have enough mangoes. That's a brilliant thing. Oh yeah, we'll just quickly go and catch all the critters that are on these trees. Probably long term I would want to upgrade this so that there were more like chickens and bunnies around to do all of this. Goats and cows, we don't really need that many of them. The pigs are useful for the fertilizer, but we can make that other ways if we need to. Goats keep the foxes away. I've not seen a fox since I've had goats, so that's been good. Alright, so out of all of these mango trees, all of these million mango trees I've got, right, we've got 2 that are ripe. Like, so wonderful. How on earth has a massive tree managed to grow in the middle of all that? I get that maybe a bush would grow or something in between my trees, but entire trees growing between the trees? Maybe I need to gravel in between all of them. So we are on 8 mangoes. We are on 9 mangoes. Okay, those trees are looking a lot healthier, so we can just run off and have a look at the strawberries. They're very, very nearly done, but I think I want to wait for all of them to get to the full growth stage. So probably by the time I come back from handing in my blacksmith quest, the strawberries will be all done. And then I might actually try and upgrade my hoe. Not sure though. It'll be my hoe or my pickaxe that I would want to upgrade. Alright, so it's Sylvia, isn't it? Hi. Well, would you look at that? A replica sword of the Lost Druids. That might just live up to my expectations. Let's see if it's as exceptional as it looks. Time for the ultimate test. By all that's holy, this replica of the Sword of the Lost Druids is a masterpiece. The balance, the edge, the craftsmanship, it's perfection. I couldn't have done better myself. You've more than earned this final reward. Your dedication and skill are truly remarkable. It's official. You're now a master blacksmith. There's nothing left for me to teach you. In fact, I might just start coming to you for tips. You know, I count very few people as true friends in this world, but you've definitely made the list. Here's to more blacksmithing adventures ahead. Woohoo! Okay. While I'm in town then, I think I'm going to do a large expense. And I'm going to buy all of the Luma eggs. I want to keep my Lumas. I've spent ages getting those. I don't want to, like, give them all away. They're going to take a bit to hatch, aren't they? Right, so 20,000 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all except for the fish one that we already did. So that cost us 300,000. But I think it's worth it because it allows me to continue to play the game. If I wanted to come in and play the game and get all of the extra bits and pieces, then I could do it. But I honestly feel like I want the professions done. And Gemnod done. And then I think we're going to lay it to rest there. Because I think at that point I've done everything that I really wanted to do. Like, I never had the intention of building massive megastructures. And I never particularly intended to upgrade my tools beyond what I needed to finish the game. This is looking so good. Okay. I'm going to harvest all my strawberries, see how many I have. I don't know why that went a bit wrong there. That's mega annoying because it's like... missing the one that I need to harvest to actually get things working. There's always going to be a couple left over that have been got by weeds and things, but as long as the majority have grown, I'm quite happy. Yeah, we're going to make it. Oh, there's another everseed for me. So if the strawberries are basically done, then we'll start on watermelons. Because the everseeds will... if I'm like, yeah, I'm a couple short, but the everseeds will keep growing, so that one patch that we've got there will be fine while we intensively harvest watermelons. So they will be going in these slots now. Okay, so where did I put the seeds? Somewhere. Did I not pick up 100 watermelon? They didn't go in my hotbar, did they? They didn't go down the bottom. Sort my inventory out. There they are. Like, I know I bought 100 watermelon seeds. What's going on? And how many did I need? Did I need 500? Yeah. So we're just going to keep growing these. Then we can hatch out Lumas. Did watermelons need, like, I don't think they needed any kind of fertilizer, did they? So with my upgraded hoe and getting, like, double ups and things like that, I only ended up needing sort of 2 rounds of the strawberries. But I think because I've got less of the watermelon to start with, we're going to need a few more rounds of that. So what I might do while I'm waiting for everything to do its thing, I'll do a bit of, like, obviously weeding and getting everything ready and helping it out and sorting it out and making sure it's got fertilizer and all of that good stuff. But what I might also do is see if I can get my hoe upgraded, because obviously that would mean that I'd get double on quite a lot of stuff, I would imagine. And maybe I could... maybe it would go longer. Oh, no. Oh, no. Watermelons need beehives. So what that means is I can't just... That's such a pain. Alright then. Well, it's not going to be worse than mangoes, right? Have we got like a single mango on these mango trees yet? We do actually have like things that look like mangoes. So the 100 mangoes are on their way. But yeah, what to do about the... I have like... I do have another bee. I could move the sugar cane so that I could put another beehive in here. I could pull a beehive from elsewhere. Okay, well, I know I'm not going to need the blueberries, so can we remove these? Yeah. Get the other seeds back. And then I'm going to move the sugarcane to the edge so that if I need things that have beehives, I can put the beehives into the middle. And they will do 2 fields that way. Making a very magical sound, isn't it? I know, I only just grew those. That's quite annoying, but I'll harvest the fully grown ones. So we've got the sugar if we need it. Let's go from this side and harvest them. Yeah, so starting to realise why everything is a pain. Those are sunflowers, aren't they? I don't think any of the recipes require oil now, so I feel like I could remove the sunflowers as well. Hello? Ah, there we are. It's the axe. It's the pickaxe for other things, but for farmy things, it's the axe to remove. But rather nicely, if I do ever need the sunflowers in future, it gives me back the seeds, so I can just keep that in my inventory and use it later if I need it. Because then we can at least have 80 at a time of the watermelons growing. And then 500 would maybe just be 4 or 5 harvests of that. How dare I need beehives for everything? Like, not fair. Alright, let's go and see if there's a beehive I can pull up somewhere else. That I'm not using right now this second. So yeah, like the coffee and the chocolate. I think I have enough chocolate right now. So I could pull that beehive up. Those trees would be unhappy with it. But it would allow me to do some more watermelons in these plots here. There we are. So that's better. Sadly, I think I'm going to need to remove these. Actually, I'm going to plant before I remove because I just want to get them going as fast as humanly possible. And if we're growing 80 at a time, that shouldn't be too bad. The other thing I could do is try and move across the grapes or remove the grapes. And move the strawberry everseeds out to the side. And then we could have more in there. I'm very glad that the game allows you to remove things. I have been up all night making this farm good. And now the sprinklers are all over me. I am a soaking sheelap. Okay. So I'm going to remove these. And then we've got to just wait for these watermelons. But, you know, every single one of the professions, the last profession has taken a while. There's nothing that's been, like, super easy. I honestly think that maybe fishing was one of the easier ones. Weirdly. I'm annoyed that I put all those down before I realised about the beehive, and it's because I just so happened to put the first 2 beds down where there was a beehive. And that was pure luck. These are not the fastest growing things in the world, are they? The slower they grow, the more of them I need to plant, basically. Okay, cool. I'll harvest that strawberry plant, and that means I can put another watermelon seed in. Rabbits are out here helping now. Gosh, there's a lot of weeds. Just gonna pull a couple more weeds, and then hopefully the rabbits should be alright after that. Just to deal with stuff. Make sure the rabbits didn't get accidentally caught or anything. No, we're good. We're still on 4 of each. That's fine. Maybe they were working on the mango trees. Aha, we actually have some mangoes growing now. Yes. Very good. Yeah, I definitely was right to plant this many. If anything, the only thing I doubt is that I've planted enough of them. Good job. They're actually starting to come through now. This is brilliant. $18. Oops. $19. We're a fifth of the way there now. Oh, this is so satisfying now. One just pops every so often. I should go and have a quick look while those are doing their thing. And just make sure that the watermelons are doing okay. Plant any new ones that are needed. Get rid of any bugs that we don't want. Couple of critters there that shouldn't be there. Like I say, sometimes the rabbits, they just need a little bit more help. Those are looking good now. Cool. So yeah, just waiting on these mangoes right now. You get away from my stuff, please. Thank you. Yeah, they're growing fast now, those watermelons. But I've only got about 80 planted, so we need 500. So what I'm wondering whether I could do, I'm going to check the mangoes first, but what I could try and do, so we can get 100 planted, is move, well, remove the grapes maybe, and move the strawberries. So what I would probably have is watermelons down the middle with 3 beehives, and then have strawberries down the edges. Then where would I put sugarcane? Maybe I'd do one sugarcane or 2 sugarcanes at the front there. Maybe just one patch of sugarcane would be fine. Because you don't really need that much sugar, do you, for it? It's, two? Is it 2? Is that 2 sugar or 2 flour? Ooh, I'd need to double check that. And the only thing I need to grow is the watermelons for the Grand Star Nectar, but then I would need to collect berries from the jungle, which isn't too bad. I could say just seeing, you know, seeing how I might future-proof this if I did want to carry on in my own time. If I wanted to carry on in my own time and maybe start thinking about doing the big projects and things like that. If I did that, I would like record a little thing for you and just show you what I'd done and how I'd done the achievements. But I'll see. It depends on how busy I am. As always, I am a busy person. And quite often, and I know what I'm like, sometimes when I move on from one thing and I've got a new project and the new fancy, exciting project is more interesting to me. So if we are doing like a Stardew Expanded or something along those lines, then I might be more into that than I am into coming back to this. But I would also like to, you know, the fact that I'm leaving this looking like this, looking so gorgeous, I'm kind of very, very pleased with myself over that. Okay, we're already at 36. That is amazing. And now they're properly grown. They're like producing really fast. It's great. Okay, so in terms of what we need and what we don't need to make money from this thing, I'll harvest those chili peppers. There might be a few things I can just make, so if I can, then great. But I kind of want to remove those. I don't think that they're useful for really anything that I'm wanting to make. It's all... But what I should make sure that it is my priority... absolute priority is making sure that these are well tended to. Okay. They're looking decent, so let's pull out the chili peppers, and grapes. So these beds down the side, I'm not going to fill them right now, but they would be for strawberries. I'll get rid of the grapes. I'll move the strawberry ever seeds over to this side. And then I need to check the recipe and see whether it's flour or whether it's sugar that I need. It's only one out of the two. Yet. Yeah, this is the nice thing about it. It just allows me to kind of keep an eye on the weeding and everything while I'm just rearranging it all. There's so much stuff that we don't need. And I'll be doing the same to the orchards. It's just going to take some time. So the idea is that is going to all be strawberries. I'm going to remove those in the middle, move them out to the sides. Luma energy. Nice. I think we will need one final episode. Just, it will involve lots of growing watermelons. So, no, it is flour. So we don't actually need the sugarcane back in. I'll just keep the wheat field down the side. Put in a load of strawberries. And then we're good on that with that big mango grove we've got. And then, obviously then to make the brewing side of it all, we would just need a whole load of watermelons. The honey just comes from the beehives anyway. So no need to worry about that really. So yeah, next episode we'll carry on growing watermelons. I'll carry on rearranging the farm so that the watermelons, so we can grow more of them down the centre line there. I'll get rid of these kiwis. I'll get rid of these corns. And we'll plant loads of strawberries in there. We'll keep that one wheat field. In fact, I should probably harvest that on the regular as well. And then we can just keep making lots of cakes. Especially if we can get more strawberry everseeds growing down the sides. And then we can get more watermelon everseeds as well. That would be amazing. So yeah, like I say, I'll take the grapes out. I'll take the kiwis out. I'll take the corn out. And we'll just have an entire farm that will be dedicated. I'll find the stuff to make another beehive. It'll be dedicated to watermelon and strawberry growing. And then I'm going to dedicate this to cocoa and mango growing. So all the oranges and apples and things like that, star fruit, will come out. And we'll replace it with things that will make us more money. I will harvest the last bits of mangoes before we wrap up. See how many we manage to get. We're almost halfway through. Now we've gone through the painful bit of actually growing the trees, it's starting to speed up a bit, which is nice. So yeah, we're on 50 mangoes now. 52. $53. $55. Yeah. And they're looking so much healthier as well. Now they're through their growth cycle. There's only a couple of growth cycles between them being like just trees and mangoes, which means that there's less chances for bugs and weeds and things to get on them. It seems to be that they catch them on their, I don't know, maybe they don't catch them on their growth cycles. I don't know. It seems like they don't really go for fully fledged trees. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of changing around to do on the farm next time, just to make it into a money-making production factory, basically. It'll be our mango, Mango chocolate experience. Mango chocolate. Oh, man. I wondered what that was there that shouldn't have been there. It was a sunflower seed. It looks like a... Is it an ever... Did I have an ever seed there? No. Yes, I did. There we are. I was like, why can't I remove it? But we absolutely did. So the more of these guys that I grow, the easier it's going to be to get to 500, and also the more ever seeds I'll get. So eventually I would have a farm that I could just run around harvesting and doing a little bit of weeding and a little bit of weeding and a little bit of bug catching. But then I probably would also, if I got to that point where I really just made this into an automated thing, I'd probably have at least 4 of each of these rabbit and chicken nests. Are they nests? Hutches, I suppose they are. Hutches or coops. Hutches and coops. Right then. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So we are now a master blacksmith. Oh, that's the one thing I haven't done yet. Let's put my trophy down. I've got a new trophy. I've got my golden anvil. So we've got a whole load of trophies. So we are on our 5th trophy. We just need our farming trophy and our brewing trophy, and we are done for all of the professions. And then we'll get the Lumas out to Gemnod. I've got a load of Lumas to sort of incubate. We'll take them to Gemnod, and I think that we'll do all of that. I'm hoping we can do that next episode. I'm hoping an hour and a half will be enough to get all of the watermelons we need. It might just be a little bit... I might have to do a long episode or something, but they're getting there. The first harvest is getting there. I mean, if I have to make the whole field watermelons and just go to the mountains and get 1 million mountain flowers and buy bees from the farm merchant, then that's what I'll do. But hopefully I don't have to. Anyway, that's the end for today. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.